we're looking still at lesson 8, but we're looking at the problem set number 3. Now, what we have here is a triangle, an adjoining triangle, and then another, what's really an external angle to this first triangle. We're also given some measurements, 42 degrees, an angle of 2x plus 9 degrees, and an angle of 3x minus 1 degrees. This other angle, which ends up being supplementary with these other two angles, is x plus 12. And then we have the variable c, which is an angle that we're trying to find. So what I notice here is that we have x's that we don't know, and we have a c that we don't know. And having two unknowns, we also now realize that we need to have a set of two equations. So what kind of equations can we make? All right, let's take a look. First of all, we've got this triangle here, and we know that the internal angles of a triangle are equal to 180 degrees. So if we have 2x plus 9 plus 3x minus 1, we should be able to add that to the angle C to get 180. Okay, so that is one relationship we have. That's one equation we have. And then we actually need to know this angle here, this angle of the triangle. And so how are we going to do that? First of all, we see that these two lines are congruent. So this makes it an isosceles triangle. Hopefully I spelled that correctly. An isosceles triangle, which means that our angle over on the other side here is going to also be 42 degrees. 42 degrees added together is going to be 84. And again, with internal angles of a triangle, we end up being able to find this angle. So 180 minus 84 is equal to 96. So we have this angle as 96 degrees. Now we can come up with another formula. So we have x plus 12 degrees plus 96 plus c is also equal to 180. So again, these three angles added together are also supplementary. Now, this looks really great, except I would feel a lot better if we could simplify this a bit. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to make a line here, but I'm just going to transfer it all down to the bottom. Maybe we'll transfer it down here. So we can add like terms. 2x plus 3x is 5x. 9 minus 1 is 8. Plus c is equal to 180. Now the next formula, we have x, that's just still x there, plus 96, that still works, plus c, excuse me, so that would actually be, let's do this, plus 108, excuse me for that, plus 108 plus c is equal to 180. Now, I notice we have 180, which would be great to get rid of, and we have a c, which also would be nice to get rid of, at least for the moment. So we're going to multiply each side by a negative 1, and you could also say we're basically going to subtract the second equation from the first equation. So we have 5x minus x is 4x. Then we have minus 8 plus 108, excuse me, minus 108. No, this is plus 8, and then this is minus 108. So that ends up being minus 100. Then we have the c's cancel and the 180's cancel. So that is equal to 0. Now if we add 100 to each side, we end up having 4x is equal to 100. Divide both sides by 4. And x is equal to 25. Great. So we have x is equal to 25. Let's take a look at that for a moment. X is equal to 25. But we're not trying to find x. We're trying to find c. So let's take a look here. Let's actually get some room over here. That we can say that, okay, c is equal to, let's just look at this corner right here. C is equal to 180 minus 96 minus 25 plus 12. So 25 being x, and, 25 plus 12. So 25 being x, and then plus 12. When we put that math all together, we end up getting that C is equal to 47 degrees. Thank you.